In June, the independent documentary The Victims of Yakub Yakhl in Africa premiered. It brought together testimonies from survivors, former colleagues, and local witnesses, revealing allegations against the Czech citizen Yakub Yakhl, who, according to testimonies, abused orphans and homeless children in Tanzania, gave them drugs, and exploited his position under the guise of charity. The film caused a strong reaction, both in Tanzania and abroad, and raised many new questions that remained unanswered. As I followed the public debate, I realized how much was still unclear. Who were the children behind these stories? What happened to the people who had tried to stop him? And why had local institutions failed to act? These questions convinced me that the story needed further investigation on the ground. That is why I decided to travel to Tanzania and make this film. My name is Asim Japisheva. I'm a journalist, screenwriter, and a media producer. For more than 15 years, I've told stories about human rights and justice. But nothing prepared me for what I found here in Tanzania. Together with my team, we interviewed survivors, former colleagues, neighbors, and local officials. We checked documents, cross-referenced testimonies, and followed the trail of money. Our goal was simple: to fact-check what had been said and to uncover what had been left out. And what we discovered was far worse than what was already public. This is not just a story of abuse. Witnesses describe how Yakhl built an entire empire with drugs, street gangs, threats, and fear at its core. For 5 years, he collected tens of thousands of dollars from Czechs and other Europeans for charity, showing photos of smiling children, mostly orphans and homeless kids, while behind closed doors, according to testimonies from the children, he was subjecting them to sexualized violence, perversions, giving them narcotics, and silencing anyone who spoke out. We traced his steps across those 5 years, building a full timeline of his crimes, including incidents that had never been reported before. This is not only about one man's crimes. It is about how fear, silence, and power protected him for years. If you think you already know this story, you don't. What we uncovered is darker than anything shown before.